Why are they all wearing sad goth t-shirts? What's going on?
So,
Why not?
Are you sad? Are you goth? Absolutely. So
It's me, I'm sad goth. So, been coming to WGT now for 23 years, so, and to Leipzig a few more times. But it's always been, since 2002, a real passion of mine to help the international people get to WGT, to make the investment, to really want to, come from all of the corners of the world, which they do.
which accent do you have? Australian,
No,
English?
I'm English. I'm English.
Oh, that's in English. From which part of England?
So I'm from Brighton.
So that
south of London.
sounds
so.
Australian for Germans. I don't know. And did you make the experience in your first years that you did not know what to do because nobody spoke English and you were
Absolutely, and the WGT website is not always as helpful as it could be.
This year it's beautiful
It's
because
wonderful.
this year.
The compass is excellent, yeah, but yes, and Thomas, absolutely, is doing some great work.
So
on his site.
which problems did you encounter when you came here in the first 5 years or so?
Didn't know where the venues were, didn't know how to get around, didn't know what bands were playing. So, but it was more about getting people from other countries to join us, and because it's a huge investment. So, the millions that we all spend in Leipzig, while we're here, but for people to come from Australia and New Zealand, we've got people. I've met people today from Macau, in China. There's people from Singapore already I've met, South America, Peru, Brazil. They're all coming because of my website, and they come here tonight to start their party.
That's incredible. Why did I not know that? Thanks for informing me. That's beautiful. Which questions are the top 3 questions that you are getting asked?
Probably, where do I get my ticket? So you can see the queues at the moment. They're massive.
So people don't buy it in advance?
No. We always say get the ticket in Leipzig because they don't generally send outside of Europe. So if you're in America, they generally don't send you your ticket. Not always, sometimes. But it's easier. It's actually so much easier to get them here, and
Go ahead.
cheers. And they're cheaper to buy them here. So that's probably the number one thing at the moment. Number 2 is how do I get around? So obviously free transport. And then where do I stay? The hotel situation, because prices, most people are paying sort of 120, 140 euros per night, and we come for a week. So it's quite expensive for a lot of people. So it's knowing where to stay and where the good hotel deals are. So we're always checking the hotels, where they are.
And what do you recommend? Look at some website or what do you recommend?
Absolutely. Join the group, join the sadgoth.com group, and we'll inform you where it's best to stay at any particular moment every year.
That's so cool. What made you do that? Were you the nerdy goth kid and you became very social because of that? Or how did that?
I've always enjoyed helping people. I get a buzz out of it. And it's what I do with my work. So
what is your work, in case you want to tell?
I'm a senior manager at a British communications firm. So postal firm.
So not like a kindergarten or a hospital or something?
No. Unfortunately, I'm a senior manager. I'm absolutely about helping people and making people confident to come here. Because if you're, we got one guy from Brazil. It took him 10 years to save up to come here because they're on completely different money systems to us. So it takes them forever. So when you see people like that, you've got to give them the best experience possible. And by helping them via the website and the group, it really empowers them, gives them the confidence to come.
And does the Wave Gothic Treffen organization team, do they love you and send you roses and chocolates or what?
I get a free ticket.
You get a free ticket, wow. Yeah. No, but that's really, really incredible and unbelievable. Really, it's super cool that you do it. What's like an unusual request that you got over the years?
I guess there are so many requests. The whole site is just about answering questions. But there are some very extreme questions that come out, shall we say, around Obsession Bizarre and stuff like that. Really good night.
But it's packed.
Yeah, it is.
Come early, it's super packed. Yeah. I have a question. Let's say there is somebody sitting right here on a table alone. Do you then just grab one shy goth and sit the person next to another shy goth?
The whole purpose of this meeting is to make friends and meet old friends. So as people come in, I generally greet them and then say, where are you from? And then if they're from Chicago, Chile, Peru, Australia, and they're on their own, I'll make sure they're sitting with somebody of similar origin.
Oh,
generally.
I see. And then it starts to mix and mix and mix.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Super beautiful. Do you have like kind of people who come back just for this event because they love this event so much?
They're wearing the t-shirts now, so yeah.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah.
I got my Rs to Leipzig. Yeah. And probably you also got your Rs spanked at Leipzig if you go to Obsession Bizarre. Do you have events that you personally know that you are going to join? Is that impossible because you're so involved into the social interaction?
Yeah, I get to a few gigs. So if I can do 10 over the course of the weekend, I feel that I've achieved something.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So really, join the which type of community is it, Facebook?
Yeah, it's Facebook group. Yeah.
Join the group on Facebook. Send unusual and extreme requests, but also which hotel to stay in. And thank you super much for doing this.
No worries.
That's really very cool.
No worries.
Thank you very much.
We do it for everybody.
And now we're going to talk to some of your participants.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just told me that there will be 400 people tonight.
Over the course of the evening, there'll be about 400 people. We'll fill this place. Some people will just come for a drink, other people will stay all night. And we started in 2004 in a small restaurant, little cafe, and there were 8 of us. And we've just grown it year by year.
How did you recognize each other during the first meeting? Did you have like a little flower somewhere?
It was Yahoo groups. So before, obviously they don't exist anymore, but Yahoo groups is how we all started.
If you remember Yahoo groups, you're old like us.
You're old, yeah,
you're old.
Absolutely.
Sorry, bye. Cheers. I'm sorry, one final question. Does warm beer exist in England? Is that a thing, warm ale, or is it just like Germans believe that it exists?
It does actually exist. Ale, yeah.
How warm is it?
It can be room temperature in some cases, and that's how it's meant to be served. Not how I like it personally. I love the Schwarzbier. That's my favourite beer.
The German Schwarzbier?
Yeah, absolutely.
But
German
also Black Guinness or no?
No, I don't mind Guinness, but Schwarzbier, especially from Leipzig, is the best beer in my book.
Very good. Okay, now we let you go. Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello.
Are you a little bit shy since you're alone on your table?
Yeah, a little bit. But I was very early here, so...
When did you come?
I came here around 5:30, so I was...
let me guess from your accent where you come from. Are you from Denmark?
No.
No, I don't know. So where do you come
The
from?
Netherlands.
Oh, the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Lovely. Have you ever been to Gothic Treffen?
Yeah, I think this is my 18th time, I think.
So this is like an event that you joined already, the first evening of it?
Yes, I was, I think 2012. I think was my first time, or perhaps earlier, I'm not sure.
Do you have any recommendations for newbies, for people who are here for the first time at Gothic Treffen?
At Gothic Treffen, take your time. And don't try to get to everything you want to see, because it never works. It never works.
That's very true. And maybe can you say something in Dutch, like very welcome all Dutch people over here in Leipzig, or some Dutch greeting for.
Ik wil iedereen heel erg hartelijk welkom heten hier op WGT 2025. Geniet ervan. Top.
Thank you very much. Thank you well, right?
Yes.
Thank you well. Hello.
Hello.
I cannot guess your accent because I already know that you're from Canada. Is that correct?
That's correct.
When did you come in?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. How jet lagged are you right now?
Not at all.
I slept for 12 hours.
I also slept for 12 hours, but previously I had not slept for 40 hours. So
why?
Because I couldn't sleep on the plane and I couldn't sleep on the train, and then we went out and did stuff, and here we are.
But I mean, your eyes are a little bit shadowy, and your eyes are also not looking too good. So, so probably you are a jet lagged.
That's why I'm wearing the mask. It covers all
I
of the
see.
exhaustion.
You have a beautiful outfit. Jesus Christ, your outfit is also beautiful.
Well, but I mean, credit where credit is due.
Yeah, I know. Which recommendations do you have for Canadians joining with Gothic Treffen for the first time?
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Do it.
You will meet so many people. The wonderful thing is, even if you come alone with no friends, you can just talk to anyone, ask them, how do I get to Agra? How do I get here and there? And you will make a new friend.
But
Absolutely.
I thought Goth people are so shy that they don't dare to ask anybody. Is that not true?
In normal life, yes.
Yes.
But at WGT, this is our city.
Yeah, and then we just say, I'm sorry, which is a very Canadian thing. I'm sorry, can you? And
Is
then,
that true?
Oh yeah, we always say I'm sorry.
Is it also true that you, instead of saying about, you say about? And is
In
that
some parts of Canada, yes.
which part of Canada?
Sort of eastern Ontario, sort of the prairies.
With the prairies.
Yeah.
Aren't there two versions of sorry? Oh, I'm sorry, and or you are sorry.
Oh, that could be it. Yeah, there's a lot of versions of things, a lot of Canadian expressions. So, like you might say, oh yeah, no, bud, yeah. Or, which means yes. Yeah, and there's a lot of different ways to say yes and no that don't sound like yes and no.
In Canada, saying I'm sorry is not an admission of guilt. So if somebody says, hey, you hit me, and you say, I'm sorry, that doesn't mean you're guilty of a crime.
But you just want to be polite.
You're just polite.
Being polite.
Is that the French influence or?
Oh, good Lord, no.
Hi.
Where do you come from?
Well, I'm originally from America, from near Detroit, but I've lived in Germany for over 13 years.
Oh.
I live here in Leipzig.
Do you speak German?
I can a bisschen, yeah.
But you prefer English?
Well, I'm here with the international group, so
You prefer English.
I mean, I can speak enough German to get by.
You're sitting in a wheelchair. How is the festival for you? Is it accessible or could it be improved?
I think it could be improved a little bit. I've been injured the past few years. I had an nasty bike accident, and I just actually got out of the hospital today because I had an operation on my knee yesterday.
In Leipzig?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
so like I'm fresh out of the hospital right now.
So what are your plans for the festival with your leg?
Well, lots of pain medication.
Oh wow.
And just to see friends and watch bands that I like and stuff. I can't dance right now, but I can at least see my friends, and it was actually because of Sad Goth made it possible to rent this chair, because I have a normal wheelchair, but it's difficult on these streets with the cobblestones to get around. So they helped me fundraise the money to rent this chair so I could attend myself without extra assistance.
What are the particularities of the wheelchair? It's electric?
Yeah, it's electric, so I can get around without somebody pushing me.
I see. Can you access the tram, or is it? It doesn't work?
Yeah, there's not all stops, but like I do have to drive this from my home Haltestelle. I have to drive it like 2 to 3 stops away to get on the tram, because there's the stop by my home. It hasn't any access.
That's not cool.
No, it takes a little more time, but it's better than nothing. At least I can go.
Do you have a recommendation for people who are sitting in a wheelchair, if in case they want to access Gothic Treffen?
Well, I mean, it's accessible for the most part. You can still have a lot of fun and see a lot of bands and meet friends and make friends.
Agra has no steps. At Agra, it's flat, right?
I mean, some venues are difficult to access. Like, you're not going to get to in Dark Flower.
Oh yes, that's in a basement with very steep chairs.
Yeah, and Moritz-Bastei is a bit difficult. They do have like a lift, but it's just a very packed venue, and I tried it in a wheelchair before, and it's kind of difficult. It's possible, but it gets really packed in there. Yeah. And I mean, also I would say don't let people not let you have fun, like getting up near the stages and stuff. Even though some places have like a platform for wheelchair users, we should be able to also get close to the stage. So if somebody tries to tell you, oh yeah, go back there, or not let you up close, that's not right.
So there's room for improvement.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, generally, most people in the city are very helpful and very kind, and they'll make way for you. But there are some people that sometimes they'll have a little bit of a...
Final question, is that a band tattoo on your hand?
Yeah, this is from Lebanon, Hanover. That's the symbol
Did you ever see them playing?
Oh yeah, I
Several-
love Lebanon, Hanover.
Very good.
Yeah.
So enjoy your Wave Gothic Treffen. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And I hope you meet many friends.
Yeah.
We have guests here that speak Russian. Are you from Russia?
Да, я из России, но я 10 лет живу в Германии. Завтра все приходят в штат БАД на концерт группы Центрон. Мы играем в 19:10, и мы порвем вас.
What is the best thing at Wave Gothic Treffen for you? You can say in Russian.
The best thing
Yeah, best thing at Wave
is to
Gothic.
be an artist.
That's very true.
I'm so sorry.
You have the coolest. You have the coolest pension. You get in everywhere. Very nice. Enjoy Wave Gothic Treffen. Hello, hello. We know each other from the internet.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Hello. Why are you scared? Are you shy? Are you shy? You're a shy god. What can you recommend about WGT? Why is Wave Gothic Treffen interesting? Why do you like it?
I think I will just tell you what I felt when I first came here years ago. Maybe it's just, very common to say this, but it felt like home. So I absolutely recommend everyone who is feeling that the community is something that you have to be in. It will be your home, you will feel home. And it's just ginormous. First of all, WGT will set you up for a very nice, atmosphere with the scene, and you are going to meet absolutely amazing, creative people. On another note, I would say that WGT is offering many different directions when it comes to, let's say, culture and music in the city. Everything is happening all around the city, so it's not a conventional festival. So you have many different events going on in different parts of the town, and you can choose from going to a museum, to ending up at a fetish party.
That's true. Which country do you come from?
I'm from Armenia.
Oh wow! How long did you travel?
No, actually, I'm living in Germany right now. So
How long would the travel be if you wanted to
it
travel?
would be not that long. It would be 3.5 hours. But I used to live in China, so I was coming here from China. It was even longer. So it was about 10, 12 hours to get here. But absolutely worth it.
How many times have you been here at Wave Gothic
This
Treffen?
is my 8th year.
Wow. So, thank you very much for not being shy. Some other people are a little bit shy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's nice meeting you.
Hast du Tipps für Leute, die aus einem anderen Land kommen, was sie wissen sollten über das WGT?
Ja, sich nicht zu viel stressen. Man muss nicht überall gleichzeitig sein. Lieber weniger als mehr.
Aus welchem verrückten Land kommt ihr beide?
Wir beide kommen aus Deutschland. Er aus Amerika.
Ursprünglich aus Amerika, aber ich wohne in Weimar.
Oh, sehr, sehr gut. Kannst du das empfehlen, in Weimar zu wohnen? Das ist eine schöne alte Stadt. Ne?
Es ist eine sehr schöne alte Stadt. Es gibt so Goethe, Schiller, Liszt, Goethe, Schiller, Liszt.
Und Kopfsteinpflaster. Can you say Kopfsteinpflaster?
Was?
Kopfsteinpflaster.
Kopfsteinpflaster.
Pflaster.
Oh, Kopfsteinpflaster.
Sehr gut, sehr gut, sehr gut. Welche Empfehlungen habt ihr für Leute, die das erste Mal zum WGT fahren? Newbies.
Unbedingt einen Guide suchen.
Zum Beispiel den Z-Goth hier. Ne?
Hey.
Ja,
Ja,
der
den
als
Guide.
Guide. Sehr gut. Wie viel das WGT ist das?
Ich glaube, mein 20. oder so. Ich glaube, so roundabout 20.
And how many?
Für mich 5 Jahre, aber Corona, ich bin da zweimal da. So,
Oh, I see.
Ja.
Wow.
2 Jahre. Ja.
All right, so enjoy the evening and the festival. Thank you very much.
Thank you.